A player who sold his clothes at the time of his child's birth just to raise him and had absolutely nothing. That player came and on perhaps the biggest stage in the world, knocked out perhaps one of the biggest teams in the world. I am talking about the hero of the Germany versus Paraguay match, Orlando Hill. But let's start the story a little earlier because Germany has been eliminated from the World Cup right in the round of 32, and Paraguay has qualified for the round of 16 for the first time since 2010. From the very beginning of the match, Germany had more possession, but Paraguay was defending with great discipline. And then, in the 42nd minute, they shocked the world. After a brilliant team move, Julio Enciso scored a header, putting Paraguay 1-0 ahead of Germany. The biggest deal was that this was Paraguay's first ever goal in the World Cup knockout stages. And just like that, Germany suddenly found themselves under immense pressure. But as soon as the second half started, Germany responded. In the 54th minute, Havertz delivered a very dangerous cross into the box, and Kai Havertz scored a beautiful header to level the score at 1-1. Germany had gained momentum, and everyone thought they would complete the comeback. However, the match ended in a draw and went into extra time. That's where the drama escalated even further. Germany thought they had scored the winner in extra time when Jonathan Tah headed the ball into the net from a corner, but it was ruled out by VAR. The German fans and players were in complete disbelief because a match they had almost won was now heading to penalties. And in this very shootout, Paraguay's goalkeeper, whom I mentioned earlier, Orlando Hill, emerged as the ultimate hero. He saved the penalties of Kai Havertz and Nick Woltemade. Then, Jonathan Tah stepped up and hit his penalty over the crossbar. Finally, in sudden death, Jose Canales scored his penalty, securing the win for Paraguay, knocking Germany out, and sending Paraguay to the World Cup round of 16. The final score after extra time was 1-1, and Paraguay won the penalty shootout 4-3. But beyond the scoreline, the bigger story was that Paraguay was heading to the round of 16 for the first time since the 2010 World Cup. In fact, they had just scored their first ever knockout stage goal. Massive respect to Paraguay's goalkeeper, Orlando Hill, who had to sell his clothes just 2 years ago to raise his child. And today, he has become a World Cup hero. This just goes to show that fairy tales never truly end in the World Cup. And this time, that fairy tale's name is Paraguay. And how far do you think Paraguay can go in this World Cup? Let me know in the comments. And for more World Cup reviews, please follow me